Go
You
ahead.
didn't even give me any signal. Hi everybody, welcome to New Roots Studios for our second cut-in for 2017. And today we're fortunate enough to have Dave with us. And Dave has some gray hair, which I think we've only done once before. We're going to be doing a lace system for him. And we're starting off with a style something like that. Alright, so it should be pretty quick. And for those of you guys who like the hair long, you should really like this one. Because I find a lot of guys, they leave comments saying, man, you should have left it longer.
Yeah, I've read those.
Yeah,
I read those.
yes. So again, today we're going to leave it a bit longer. So let's get everything started. We've already applied some Ghost Bond on the front. And some no shine tape on the back and the sides. Put the system down in place. So you heard of us from the videos, right?
Absolutely. I was amazed when I watched the videos.
And what made you want to be one of our models?
Well, as one individual stated, I got tired of wearing a hat. And, you know, I guess we all reminisce what we used to look like, you know. Maybe want to capture a little bit of that again. I don't know.
I just find lately we haven't had tons of calls for models. We have gotten quite a few new clients, but most people are a bit shy when it comes to coming on camera. So what can I say, or what made you kind of?
Well, you know, I mean, there's so many people out there. It's becoming more prominent that people seem to be losing their hair more, and I don't know. I'm just not overly shy about it. It's something I wanted to do for myself, and you know, but if it helps somebody else kind of step forward and go, you know what, it looks like something I'd be interested in doing. Then, if me doing this helps at all, that's great.
Fantastic. So we're looking for all kinds of people to come in and model for us. So please, if you're considering it, give us a call. Come on in, see what the product looks like, and promise you won't be disappointed. Now, we didn't want anything too thick or too thin for your own hair, and something that just blended in with your own hair and kind of kept it as natural as possible. So we talked a bit before we got the system on, and asked you a few questions on the styling and other things.
I think one of the helpful things that you pointed out was go a little bit longer. If you don't like it, you can cut it shorter.
Yes, exactly, because we were contemplating on two
Yeah.
styles, one a little bit longer and one a bit shorter. So out of the cut-ins that we did that you saw online, which one did you enjoy the most?
There was a gentleman that came up from the States. I don't remember his name, but when I seen it, it really convinced me. I thought, wow, that looks so natural, you'd never know. And he was he was the one that pointed out that he was also tired of wearing a hat. And you know, I mean, there's no need for it now. I mean, systems appear to be so good nowadays that there's no need to hide your head under a hat. You know, if you're willing to come forward, you know, and just accept that you need some help. So.
And your wife know you're coming here today?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So she's waiting for the surprise when you get home.
Yeah, absolutely. She might not let me in the house.
Either that or never let you out of her sight.
Even the other day she went, so it's 2 days away, how do you feel? You know, are you getting nervous?
Fabulous.
Well, I guess the good thing is too, being older, you're not so, you know, I'm not so concerned about, you know, looking like a fashion model anymore, as I am just a guy with hair.
Yeah, but of course, but we still want to look great though.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror, like that's it.
Boy, Nick, all that hair in my head's going to give me a sore neck now.
Like I didn't put too much water.
It's been so long.
You get like whiplash. But regarding that, how does it feel on your head? Does it feel heavy? Or?
No, not at all. I can barely feel anything. which is amazing.
Mhm.
It doesn't even feel like I've got, you'd think it would feel like you're wearing a hat or something, but you don't feel anything.
Now, before we put the system on, we had to mark it, right, and put the glue on. And what were your first thoughts when you first saw the system as we were putting it together?
I guess the first thing you think is, oh look, he's just buzzed my head more than it was. But
I hope it works.
yeah, exactly. No, I mean it's pretty amazing. I'm totally impressed of how real or how natural it looks, So.
Pretty much like what you saw in our videos?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how were things handled for you so far? And like I said, man, when we first started talking,
Mm-hmm.
I said to you, hey, the script's over here on the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
But I always like to try to get the most honest answers I can, so that I can improve things for everybody, right? And so when we're talking here on camera, again, it's 100%. I want people to be 100% as honest as possible.
Well, it's a very comfortable atmosphere here. You sort of feel at home, like you're with friends, and there's no pressure. You just enjoy the situation while it's happening. Look forward to the new look.
Thanks, man. So as I'm cutting, is it feeling lighter and lighter, or is it staying pretty much the same?
I can't feel any difference whatsoever. You can barely feel that it's on. It's just your head feels like it's covered, but there's no weight or discomfort or anything to it. Sitting here, I can't get over how real it looks. Like, it looks pretty amazing.
Thanks, man. Yeah, well, we got a big mirror in front of you that the people there can't see. So like you can see yourself. Yeah, a lot of people say that. They're like, they look in the mirror and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the old me.
So just out of curiosity, Nick, if there was somebody that had a salon that had a different system,
Right.
and they wanted to switch over to your system, they would come up and learn from you how to do it?
See, I love to give everybody my systems. The problem is that there's so much thought and process behind making one, even though it seems simple.
Yeah.
And if you as a business owner or as the stylist to this particular customer don't get it right, somehow or other it ends up coming back
that's
to
very
me.
true. Yeah.
It's
all reflective on it.
Exactly, right? And again, so then it ends up becoming my responsibility. So that's why I've kind of shied away from, I've tried in the past to work with other salons, because it would be really nice to have your product all over the place and have everybody enjoying. But like I said, there's just so much technical stuff that goes into it. And sometimes, no matter who you are, the system doesn't come in perfect. And so if you don't have the skill set and the ability to work with the hair, making these small little changes.
Well, absolutely. The system speaks for itself, but it's the stylist also that's cutting it in.
Exactly, and working on it and getting it ready, Again, you can ask Clement, we've done some beautiful haircuts for people, but when the system first came in, it was good, but it needed to be tweaked. Maybe the knots were a little bit too blonde, and we had to tone them down so that they blended in better with the client's skin. And to somebody who's very familiar, it's easy to do. But if you've never made a cake before, and I put an egg and some flour in front of you, and I say, here, make a cake, you'd be like, oh, I can make a cake out of that.
Yeah.
And so, again, because of that, I've just kind of shied away from doing other stuff. One day it would be nice to open a franchise, with other professionals that I've worked with, like Clement, or, people who really know what they're doing and care. I think that the number one thing in most businesses is don't worry about the money. Worry about your customers, worry about the people. The money will come on its own. Because there's not a lot of people, not a lot of businesses out there who the bottom line isn't the most important thing for. And for those businesses who the people are the most important thing, things always work out for you in the end because your heart's in the right place, you're doing things the right way. So, that's like, I guess, to me, one of the key things in working with other people in the future and having other companies try to carry my product. It's just the caring and the expertise behind it. It's like giving somebody a race car. You want to make sure that have the right mechanics to take care of it.
That's right. I would have never known that you guys existed without YouTube.
Absolutely.
So it's certainly.
Well, that's why, like I said, as long as your brain's putting the customer first and you're doing things in the correct way,
Yeah.
Chances are things are gonna work out for you, and you're gonna get the right message across, and very little or no negative reviews because you're honest. I think that's the most important thing, is just being honest with people, letting them know what they can expect, what the limitations of what you're selling them are, regardless of what it is. And then they've made an informed decision, and they're going to be happy because even the results and everything else that they've come to expect are very realistic. Now, what was your wife's name again? You wanted me to write that in the back of your...
Yeah, just carve it in there.
Look, honey, this is what I did for you. You spelled my name wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's Rhonda?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I put the hair systems on people and they're quite long, like they were with you. And we say, man, if this was the 70s, I'd be like, don't touch anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave like this.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want. Yeah.
It'd be a lot less work for us. And we'd be able to do a lot more people every day,
See, that's exactly what I want to do every morning. Just that. Okay, I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's it. So now I'm just going to take a little smidgy of product. I'm going to use the Oasis styling lotion. I do not get paid for these promotions, but in case somebody did want to...
Send you a case?
Yeah, exactly. I'd be more than happy to accept it. I do have clients who've done very well on YouTube. And
wow,
when they come
that
in,
smells really good.
Thanks, man. When they come in, they show me like all this stuff, and I'm like, where the heck did you get that? I say, oh, I've had a YouTube channel for 15 years. I do basement renovations, and I've called Hilti and these other companies, and they said to me, well, how many viewers do you have? 400,000. They're like, oh yeah, everything free.
Yeah.
We'll send it to you. I said, wow. I don't have 400,000 yet, guys. So please.
Give it time.
That's right. Give me some more. Give me some more people. And maybe Schwarzkopf will send me a couple of free bottles.
Yeah. Cases.
Cases. That's right. Why think small?
This is the best haircut I've had in years.
Thanks, man. Now we haven't really blow dried the hair. We just put in a bit of product, giving the hair a comb, mess it up a bit with our fingers. So again, we look nice and cool like our Italian buddy here.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
right.
He's Italian. He just looks kind of Italian.
Oh, he does, yeah.
So now that we've put a bit of styling lotion in the hair, right, we can either leave it with the styling lotion, or we can add a little bit of hairspray just to lock everything in place. And again, that's more of a customer preference thing.
I prefer just the natural.
Awesome. So let me bring the camera in one more time. Excuse my back. Do you believe I couldn't figure out how to put this camera thing today? I was there for like 15 minutes. So that's our side view, our back view, our other side view, front view. There I am. Check out the hairline. Nice blend. Thanks, man. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching our newest cut-in video. We have another one coming in about 2 to 3 weeks from now. And please, anybody out there who's thinking of becoming one of our models, come on in, let's do a consultation, see what the product looks like, and I'm sure that you'll be happy. This is Nick.
This is Dave.
Signing off. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.